Hello, 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 everybody. I'm so glad that you are here. Maybe you are catching me after the fact because we are live right now. So you'll be hearing me saying hello to a couple of people that roll on in here. But I'm glad you caught us after the fact. If you want to know more about myself, Sonja Marie, and what it is that I do here on the planet, please check out the links below in the description box. I'm sure you'll get a little gist of it, or at the very least, or just to me. At the very least, go to my website at Word Life Astrology, wordlifeastrology.com. I'd be so happy to share a little bit more about me, and email me if you like. The contacts are already there. What's up? I'm already getting thumbs up. I'm so happy that y'all are rolling in. Thank you for being here. Mina's here, and Danielle is here. I was thinking about you the other day. Strong lady. Carrie is here, and Bijou, what's up, family? What's happening, Carrie and Ann Wiseman? Jay Walker, hello to you. Hi, April. April, I'm going to appoint you the official, what do you call it? You are the official general. Yes. Let me put a feminine touch on that. Of the village. April is the bomb diggity. Anyway, I haven't spoken to her nor seen her face, but you know, energy transmutes and it goes through this gosh darn computer that we have, and she is in our village. 45 plus strong. If you want to know about the village and join us, please check the description box below as well. We talk all things astrology. We come together, speak about what's going on in our lives, you know, because it's bigger than astrology. Y'all do know that, right? I know I've said this a couple of times to people that are on here. On the real, astrology for Sonja Marie is a front. I love astrology, as you already know, because I get extremely passionate about it and I love to share it, and I have readings and blah, 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 blah. But I really, really do this work for God. I really, really do this work to connect us with our highest spirit. And whatever it is that has to fall under the guise of that, I'm all for it. So I utilize astrology as my top-notch priority and when it comes to using it as a modality, for sure. Yeah, I'm on here on Tuesday. Couldn't make it yesterday, and I'm gonna explain to y'all why in a minute without going all into my business. Yo, this weekend was very interesting. On Friday, I lost a very dear friend. Well, actually, he passed 2 days prior to that, and I found out late Thursday night. And I went into cancer mode. I shut down, and all weekend long did my best to kind of recover through that. The funny thing about it, just to let y'all know, and then we'll jump on into the extended rundown, to let y'all know a little bit about me, it's really tricky because I connect with people on the other side all the time. Within my readings, I connect with your ancestors and your guides, and I can see those that are around me too. So he already visited me. So it's really tricky for me sometimes to be able to know that they're good, have conversations with them still. But then the human part of it, my heart is like, what the fuck? Like, wow. It's like you have to find a way, in my life anyway, I had to find a way to kind of converge the two or ride both sides without me being totally taken over. And oftentimes I take a few days to do that. He was a really dope ass bass player. He produced a bunch of songs for me, but we released How Love Really Loves. So you can go on YouTube and Google Sonja Marie, How Love Really Loves. And that's the song by myself and Doug Grisby. He also played bass for Tina Marie, who was another good friend of mine. So anyway, that was the weekend. And then, you know, I kind of on Monday said, I'm just going to take a day and just chill out. So here I am on Tuesday. Always willing and always open and excited to give y'all what's going down, because that's what we do, right? Oh, thank y'all, everybody. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna be truthful with you. It's not a loss. Like, I got to meet a really cool cat. He was a Pisces. He was sweet as motherfucking pie. It's definitely not a loss. My heart was a little beaten up, but she's good now. Anyway, I'm just glad that Doug is on the other side, hanging with Tina, and they're playing music and they're watching over me, trying to get me back into the studio. Thank you, April. I appreciate that, sweet lady. LA lady. Thank you. Ramon and everybody. All right, Sandra, let's get it going. Where can I book a reading? Oh, you can go to my website, wordlifeastrology.com. Or if you wait until I'm done, I'll drop the particulars in the description box soon and very soon. All right. Or you can go straight to my website, look under the readings page, and there are two types. There's an hour-long one and a 90-minute one. So you decide what you want to do, lady. All right. Okay. Let's talk about this week first and foremost. We're going to go into a few quick readings because I changed up the format for those that don't know, and read two people who know who know their moon, their rising, and their sun sign. Their sun, their moon, and their rising sign. Do a quick read, and then we'll end it with some information that kind of drops into my head, into my heart that I want to share with you. This is interesting. Now, as a crab, you know I'm a Cancer. Those that don't, I'm a Cancer. So oftentimes I have to step back in order to move forward. It's that crab motion. This weekend, like I was telling y'all, full with so many emotions. Moon has been in Cancer for the last 2 days or so. It's going to be in Cancer tomorrow. But while it was in Gemini, it was throwing off some communication situation. You know what I mean? It felt not necessarily heavy, but a little cross-wired. Why? Because the moon and the sun were squaring one another. So this weekend probably was like a misstep for a lot of people, including myself. Didn't know. So I just kind of fucking went into the blanket. I emerged, like I just went into the blanket. Like me and the blanket was just one, to be truthful with you. So this weekend was really interesting in the sense that you kind of had to go through this little barbed wire fence. In communication and mental activity to come out on the other side. And the other side is to yesterday and today. And now it's all water. Last week was filled with so many squares. I pray. Yes, y'all. Anybody? I pray that I set y'all up for last week. I know I don't give y'all the extended version. The village gets that version right now. But I pray that you got a little bit of information. Know why? Because last week was a whole bunch of squares. It was a whole bunch of missteps, a whole bunch of challenges. Iron sharpening iron, trying to get us to move forward, even though Mercury was still retrograde, but it went direct on Saturday, right? It was just weird. It was like, that was the soundtrack of last week into my head. This week, though, again, move forward. This week, it's about flowing. This week, all the water aspects come together. This week, or some water aspects come together. This week, there aren't too many squares. There are more sextiles and more trines that are in the sky. Oh, yeah, in Texas. Oh, Mina, how's everything going? I did not realize, I was telling the village this, I did not realize it was so crazy until I watched the news. And then the news has a way of amplifying shit. But at the same time, I was like, wait a minute, things are really going down. So I pray that you're well, honey. I pray that your family is well. Everybody is taken care of there in Texas. But yeah, that was very indicative of all of that shit that was happening, squaring in the sky last week. But again, now this week is coming, showing us some more harmony. But this harmony that it wants to show can actually be really, really tricky for those that don't like to flow. Oh, good, Shani. Shawnee, you have power. Good. Thank you, God. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, Mina. Excuse me. I scratch my throat every now and again. Did I just do that live? Allergies. Okay, anyway, so this week is about flowing. This week is about bringing all of the water together, and you might have a problem with it. You might have a disconnect because you're not used to surrendering. I know I talk about surrender a lot on these goddamn videos, so I really don't want to go too far into that thing, but you would do your best to learn how to surrender. Learn how to surrender in a way in which, here's the deal about surrender, okay? Because so many people go, okay, if I surrender, if I allow, what does that really look like? Does that look like I'm being too passive? Does that look like I'm letting people run over me? No, that looks like you pray. That looks like you do what you need to do for yourself. Wash your ass, eat some good food, go to work, love up on the people, and allow whatever comes to you come to you. Sometimes you don't have to push to get the best meal. Sometimes you don't have to push to make sure you got every pimple popped while you're getting out the shower. You understand? I'm trying to exaggerate each simple point in our life. Sometimes allowing and being and surrendering is doing the bare minimum and allowing the universe to give you what you need. Boom. Boom and very boom. Boom. That's the power of water, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. That is the power to float, to surrender, to allow. oftentimes as human beings, as people that are very aggressive and just want what we want, have huge egos. We want to push and get what we want. We want to be a little impatient. And I, for one, am like that. I'm really, really stubborn, trying to get this information off for our retreats. And I'm doing my best because I am going to announce it very, very soon. Our 4th annual retreat is coming up. And I'm saying to myself, Sonja, you got to float. You got to let this happen. And if whoever comes are going to come, if it's 5 people, if it's 50 people, so it's about that. It's about doing all that you know that you can do, and you surrender to the process of it all. But when you do that, this miraculous thing happens. You start to trust yourself. Wow. Isn't that something? Somebody says on here just now, maybe possibly, I trust myself. I know myself. I trust myself. Okay. Do you really? Do you really trust yourself enough to know that every fault, every piece of love, everything that you did do and that you didn't do is leaning up into this moment, carrying up into this moment? Do you know that it was all done purposely in divine timing? That's trusting in yourself, trusting in the fact that you are so prepared in this moment at 32, at 25, at 47, at 54, that you are so prepared in this age, in this moment in time to make the next step. That's trusting within yourself. Trust your movements. So let's flip that. Astrologically speaking, Venus is going into Pisces on Thursday with the sun in Pisces, ego self, core self. That has everything to do with our ego, right? It has everything to do with how we propel ourselves forward from the center out. Even though you may not be a Pisces, I always have to say this and remind people, because for some reason they flip it in their own heads, because they say, oh, Sonja's talking about the sun in Pisces. I'm not a Pisces. I don't have to listen to this. We are talking transit situations on this particular broadcast only, meaning I'm not unless I announce that I'm reading your fucking chart. But what I'm saying is that as things are moving, the transit information that's going on, it affects everybody, not just if you're a Pisces, not if just because the sun is in Aries and I'm just talking to Aries. No, we are affected, just like Karen is affected by people who live next door to her, and she's been putting up a goddamn wall, and she didn't think nobody was going to come over that wall and rob her ass. I'm not advocating violence, but I swear, this is my little commercial. Squirrel, I swear, squirrel, square. I swear these motherfuckers think that if I can just block off and stay in denial and stay in my space, I won't see nothing. I won't get affected. That's not true. That is not true. We will eventually go down with the ship with everybody else because they're trying to kill all of us. Oh, I squirreled the fuck out. So let me tell you, Venus with the sun, both being in Pisces, showing that that emotional love. Is it affecting everybody? How are you handling that? Boom. If you are a Virgo, if you're a Gemini, if you're a Sagittarius, it may be a little bit difficult for you. Trust and believe. Yes, y'all. Y'all still with me? It may be a little bit difficult for you because Gemini and Sagittarius squares Pisces energy. Virgo is an opposition to Pisces energy, which means it's somewhat of a challenge. It's hard for you to float. Listen, surrender. Say it to yourself. Like literally say it to yourself out loud. I surrender. I surrender. I let it go. I let it go. You don't need to know everything is the point. You don't need to know everything, Gemini rising and Gemini sun sign people. And for Sagittarius rising and sun sign, you don't have to push past everything. You have to be so overly optimistic that you're dismissing all the things that this Pisces energy is allowing us to draw in, to draw in, to absorb, to be present for. When you surrender, you're present. When you surrender, you take every step, every moment as it comes. You apply it to those spaces on your body that need it. When you surrender, dope ass analogy, Spirit. When you surrender, it's like lotion in your body, right? I always get analogies. It's like lotion in your body. When you all quit and shit because you got someplace to go, you throw that lotion on, you like, you're not surrendering to the moment. You're not. I got to get to where I need to go. I got to go to work. I got to pick up my son. I got to pick up my daughter. I got to go get my husband. I got to go kiss my wife. I got to go, I got to go. But when you are surrendering to the moment and applying that lotion on you bit by bit by bit, you know, after a couple of seconds, which area you missed and which area you got. Are y'all allowing me to really convey this information to y'all? It's the surrender. It's the pullback. Paying attention that I got my shoulder. I didn't get under here this time. You know what I mean? And then notice when you get under there that it's been dry for the last week, bitch, because you've been rolling, trying to make it to the store on time, 3 days in a row. I'm just saying. Y'all hear what I'm talking about, right? The bottom line is this: float. With Venus going into Pisces, it's all things of money, beauty, value, self-worth. You understand what I'm saying? How you love and how you want people to love you. I don't care what sign you are, you getting that. It's falling on you. I want to take the moment. We can talk about love. We talk about love all the time, but let's take the money aspect of it all, in which I was trying to allude to on Instagram just now, right? The money aspect of it all. This is versus hustle time. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Take two. This time is something contrary than hustling. It is a moment contrary to hustling. Hope that makes sense. Why? Because Venus in Pisces, money energy in Pisces is saying, yo, pull back so much that you allow money to come to you. By the shows of wise. Yes, y'all, put your hand up, do something. Have you ever had an opportunity, or I should say, a moment in your life where you say, gosh, if only I have $500 more, then I can get X, Y, and Z for myself. I can pay this bill. I can give a gift to my husband. I can do this for my daughter. Just $500, God. Quietly, low key, that's a prayer, motherfucker. Like, that's a straight prayer. Even if it's out of distress and you just sitting in the kitchen like, damn, just I have $500. Lo and behold, 2 days later, here comes the best friend like, girl, I just got my extra such and such. I wanted to give you back that money you gave to me in 1965. I wasn't even alive, but I knew you was going to give it to me. All I'm saying is sometimes when we pull back, Venus in Pisces, money flows to us. We can put out that prayer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? We can put out that prayer and be a magnet for what it is that needs to find us. It's real and very real. The thing about it, though, and I'm going to be really, 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 really on your ass about this shit. If you allow any ounce of worry in that thing, you cancel, deleted. You cancel and deleted the goddamn prayer. You cancel and deleted your trust in yourself. You cancel and deleted God. God don't deal with worry, man. God don't deal with worry, and the universe will hear the worry over hearing the prayer. You have to know that it's on its way to you. You are guided. You are loved. But when you fight, this is everything that Pisces energy is not. Pisces is not about fighting. Pisces is not about pushing and hustling. Pisces is about right time, right action. Pisces is about being open, surrendering, ethereal, connected, can see, can feel. Wakes up in the middle of the night and go, I'm going to go to the store. Go to the store in the middle of the night and meet the love of their life. That's Pisces energy. And even though you're not a Pisces energy, again and again and again, you can be affected by this ethereal, connected, meditative space in which I'm urging that you take a part of. Bust this, y'all. Bust this. And then I'm going to move on to the sun, moon, rise reading. Every planet, since Mercury's been direct on Saturday, hallelujah, thank you, God, my brain is back to normal. I swear to God, I felt like my brain was literally scrambled eggs and goddamn green peppers, in which I really am not a big fan of green peppers. That's why I really didn't like the Mercury retrograde in the green pepper moment. All I want to say is I'm happy that Mercury is direct now. And it's still in Aquarius, but at least I can think clearly now and can get the green peppers out of my scrambled eggs and I can enjoy my meal. So there's on one. There's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. We're moving forward now. And not only are we moving forward with Mercury, every freaking planet will be direct until April 24th. I sips my tea. What? Let me tell you how dope God is. Let me tell you how dope the universe is. Let me tell you how much you should trust yourself and the people that are around you. Those people. Not necessarily humans. Sometimes they fucked up. But those people, the ones on the other side that love you, let me tell you why you should trust them. Because when they say pause, bitch, pause. Everything is in Aquarius the last couple of weeks. Mercury's in Aquarius, going retro last couple of weeks. Pause, relax, clean shit out. Stop pushing. Stop overthinking. Listen to what the universe is saying vibrationally. Every time you listen in that way, you will get an opportunity to move forward. What you, I don't understand. What's the problem? Why? Because right now, we got 6 planets going direct. How fucking dope is that? Now it's go time, motherfuckers. Now it's go time. Eyebrow, exclamation. Now it's go time. Now it's time to get all your ducks in a row in the most auspicious time, Pisces time. So here's the deal on that. It's go time in a space, and all you really got to do is be open, be clear, know exactly what it is that you want. Ask the folks that are on the other side to assist you. Give reverence to spirit. Do not be greedy and allow the shit to happen. If that's not I want to say easy, because it's not easy to some folks, but that is less resistant than going out there trying to fight each and every person trying to get the same fucking nugget on top of the mountain. Are y'all hearing me? I'm just saying. Yes, yes. Anybody? Come on now. Come on. It's go time till April 24th. And April 24th, the first planet that goes retro is Pluto. And I, for one, want Pluto to go retrograde because that motherfucker is a little bully. And that she's been bringing a whole lot of power onto the planet and moving forward. That Pluto and Capricorn energy trying to get us all to the top, and I'm grateful for it. But when it slows down, I'll be happy in a sense, because it's like, okay, all right, we don't have to like get everything squirrel. Let me go back. Pluto moving, and I know this is a little early, but I want to let y'all know what's going to happen, because that's how we succeed, by being slightly prepared and putting some prayers on that shit and allowing the best to happen for our highest good. Boom. Bottom line, there's the prayer. So when Pluto goes retrograde, what's going to happen on April 24th? Just a little precursor is that Pluto in Capricorn will slow down all this ambitious ideas of trying to make it to the top quicker than quick, and trying to dispel and clean out all the things that doesn't work. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we've had our time doing that in the last 6-7 months or so, since Pluto has been direct, along with Saturn and Jupiter, when they all were retro during the summertime. But when Pluto goes back retrograde, it's like, okay, we don't have to push so more. I think we cleaned the fucking tub out enough. I think it's squeaky goddamn clean right now. Let's get it dirty again. Meaning, like, let's not go and make any mistakes, but let's go ahead and live life and see where our faults are. See what I'm adding to the dirt in the fucking tub. See what I'm doing. See what other people are doing around. Y'all get my analogies? I hope so, because I am that chick from Yonkers that will talk fast and fast with a whole bunch of visuals and pray that you can catch on. The bottom line is that we're going forward now. Everything is direct. Get what you need to get in the light of God. When Pluto goes retrograde on the 24th, it's about us re-examining the power structures that we built, the new structures that we built, and how we can look at where we are at fault with what it is that's changing, that's dying, that's being rebuilt, and who else is at fault. So after we clean that tub and it's going to get a little dirty, we can see with a more precise vision where our fuck-ups are. Who is adding to our fuck-ups? Who is adding to the building not being built as strong as it needs to be? Y'all got me? Yes, yes, y'all. Y'all hear me? I pray. I only pray. And again, I speak kind of funny. I don't speak for everybody. Not everybody gets the way Sonja delivers shit, but it's okay. I'm only here for a few. But if you don't, put a question up. I'll reiterate. I'm excited because I have my tea and because I'm just ready to go. But at the same time, I'm excited because, again, it is go time. And it's go time with love and compassion and understanding and unconditional love and connectedness. Pisces energy brings that genius. Pisces energies bring, for the lack of a better word, that psychic ability, that strong intuition. You know what I mean? So if you can see exactly what it is you're supposed to obtain for your purpose, for your higher purpose and all the purposes for those that are around you, you can see it in this Piscean time. We can go. We can go with purpose, with clarity, and with strength, and with a knowingness that everything is going to be all right. That's what Pisces energy brings, because it's genius like that. It doesn't believe it, but trust me, it is. So go where you're being told to go, and where you're being told to, where you're being led to go. That's what I wanted to say in my brain. Thank you, Angelique Johnson. I appreciate you. All right. Jay Walker has Gemini Sun, Libra Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. You a lot of fun, son. You are a lot of fun. A Gemini Sun, Libra Rising, and a Sagittarius Moon. Now, Jay Walker, please reiterate if you're a man or a woman. I gotta know. Gemini Sun. I made a mistake last week on somebody's reading that didn't sit well with me, so I have to repeat to myself. Gemini Sun, Libra Rise, and Sag Moon. Right? I had to write that down. Yeah, Jay Walker, you a man. I thought you was a man because I seen you. I seen you in my head as a man. So bust this. I love it. Charmer, you little charmer, you that Gemini Sun. Ooh, you know what? I can never get down with a Gemini man. That's just me personally. But a lot of people love Gemini men with the Libra rise. That's a whole nother conversation, but I'm gonna get there in a minute. Why? Because Gemini men bring such wonderful conversation. They bring so much wit and light. That's the right word. Lightness. Levity to their existence. Everything is changeable and everything is fun. We can do this, we can go there, whatever, mom, doesn't matter, as long as I'm with you, kind of feel. Gemini men have that gift to gab. Gemini women do too. So I don't want to be sexist and fucking separate the two. But Gemini men do definitely lean on that vocal, verbal, lyrical prowess. And then you got a Libra rise. That's the charmer. You're a Gemini with some Libra charm on that shit. All I'm saying is I hope you're married and you got 20 kids, because if you're not and you're single, you're driving these ladies crazy. And please forgive me if you're gay. I didn't mean to put you in the box. You can be doing that to them too. I'm just saying. Oh, I love it. And then with the moon in Sagittarius, happy-go-lucky, everything is optimistic. We can do it all. But I'm a little selfish every now and again. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it, that fucking Sagittarius moon will say. But that's a lot of energy. You love adventure, my friend. You do love adventure. You like being out. Either it's out in the wilderness, or out talking to people and having great conversations, or traveling and being around people who stimulate your mind. Them air signs love intellectual stimulation. Like my best friend is a fucking Aquarius. I love her to death, but she can talk a lot. And I see her in her element when it's me and her and a couple other people, and she's just in it. Like that air sign, Libra and Gemini loves to. They build relationships around what people know and what they don't know. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then what's also dope, Jay Walker, is that you can help people with that information. Does that make sense? The information that you gather, the resources that you gather. Your moon in Sag is the big resource. You're like a fucking walking Rolodex. You're a walking Rolodex. You know who does what when they do, who makes the best cake, who makes the best weights, who, where's the best vacation thing, where's the best hiking path, you know what I'm saying, hiking trail or whatever. It's to go to you to know. And then you got that Libra rise with a nice little charm. Ooh, Jay Walker. I hate to hear a story of your ex. I'm teasing you. I'm being New York, just teasing you. But there's your little quickie. Pray to you. Only 2 kids, not married and not gay. Wait, Nick married and Nick gay? Or you not? No, I'm just joking. I know you meant the O. Awesome. All right, Miss Limitless. Let me see if I saw your information there. What just happened? You adore Libras, April. I adore Libra too. My mom's a Libra. I love my mom. I love my mom to death. Let me tell you something about Libra energy too. With that Libra rise on you, Jay, you are really, really keen at finding an answer to almost everything. Libra energy, and remember, your rising is what you put out into the world, right? It's your representative. It's what comes up when you're afraid and when you're defending yourself. So you really look for solutions for people in a win-win type of situation. Very witty. But that's what I love most about Libra energy, is that it's always looking for a chance for somebody to win. We got to make sure that everybody is winning, or else Libra energy is not happy. Libra energy is not happy. Okay, I think I was going to go to Miss Limitless. Did we read yours before, Miss Limitless? Virgo, with sun in Virgo and moon. I'm a little confused by that. Please clarify that before I choose somebody else. Virgo with sun in Virgo. And so you mean you have a Virgo rise, a Virgo sun, and a moon in Sag? Is that what you're saying to me? All right, Double K. Maybe next time, baby. Oh, you're welcome, Jay Walker. No problem. I hope that hits something for you. Okay. Okay. Limitless. So that means, again, I like the Sag moon. At least that Sag moon keeps you a little entertained. But in addition, that Virgo energy keeps you on point, keeps you logical, right? But can also make you very, very fearful. Here's the deal about Virgo energy. As we all know, they are perfectionists. They're incredibly critical and discriminating about everything that they do. So if you have a sun in Virgo, that's who you are. And then when you become afraid, you put up Virgo energy. So sometimes a lot of Virgos get deer in headlight kind of responses to almost everything that goes on around them, especially mistakes, or especially when you are responsible for the mistakes that are being put on you. Why? Because Virgo energy wants to find the rationalization of it all. Virgo energy says, let me find the reason behind that, the logic behind the mistake or the thing that somebody else did. Let me figure it out. Sometimes, bitch, you just fuck up. I'm not just talking about you, Miss Limitless, and poking fun at you, but you are included in the fact that Virgo energy sometimes needs to know that it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to fuck up. It really, really is okay, because you won't do it again. At least you fuck up and try to correct it and do something different next time. You dig what I'm saying? But you gotta fuck up in order to know what not to do the next time. Allow yourself that space. And thank God you have that moon in Sag, because the moon in Sag, she can get over it. Your emotional body, the moon, can get over it a lot quicker than your sun. And what that means is you'll go home feeling hard on yourself. You'll go home beating up yourself. And trust and believe, y'all. Anybody know any Virgos? Virgo energy beats themselves up 10 times more than they beat you up. So if you think they being nitpicky and they, being critical of you, imagine what they go to bed with. So the bottom line is that you go home as Limitless, all fucked up, but your emotional nature is like, it's okay. Wash the shit off. Let's go. Opportunity will come. Let me stay optimistic. Fuck them. I'm selfish anyway, in my own way. Not in a bad way, but in fuck it. Shake it off. Keep going. Nobody knows about me. This is who I am. That kind of thing. But it's a square. Bust it. Sagittarius squares Virgo's energy. So you got to convince yourself now, and please, right now, you got to convince yourself that your Virgo energy is just as important as your Sag energy, and vice versa. They have to remain high tension. They have to remain as equally important with both with reverence, or else your Virgo's gonna keep shitting on your Sag, and your Sag is gonna keep shitting on your Virgo. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the sharing. I appreciate y'all all being here. I really, really, really do. I love giving these fun, quick little readings because it keeps me entertained. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on here. It keeps me going, y'all. It keeps me feel like I'm gonna be really, really fucking transparent. It keeps me feeling like the work that I do is just not for naught. I know a lot of you appreciate the information that comes through me, right? Again, it's not 100% me, but I know a lot of you appreciate the information that comes through me. It's really, really cool to hear it. It's really, really cool to authentically receive, sincere comments, because again, when you do shit for free, or just when you're sharing, you don't know where it's landing oftentimes. So don't ever think that you're bugging me. That reminds me, I got to reply to an email, beautiful email that I got from someone over the weekend. It was just so heartfelt. And I was like, God, just when you think a bitch is supposed to tap out and be like, all right, y'all take care of it, here's a reminder of you're doing your job, Sonja. So thank you. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. And stay well. Get a reading if you can. Hook up with me on my website. Get the book, y'all. Did y'all get the book, The Signs, an Astrological Memoir? Yes, it's been out since November. I really appreciate it if you go on and do that thing. All right, enough commercials. I appreciate you, honey. Nice for you being here, Tranquil Spirit Nicole. I could stay on here forever, but I'm doing my best to respect your time and your energy and your love. Take care. All right. Be easy.